In this video, we're going to look at the story of John, a guy living in a small town who needed to make some extra money, and how we at Launch Your Small Business guided him to an online side hustle that effectively doubled his income. John had always wanted to live in a small town. He loved the sense of community, the natural beauty, and the slower pace of life. He eventually did make the move to a small rural community and opened a gardening center. He loved working outside and with his hands, but he soon realized that his income was seasonal and he was barely covering his expenses. He needed to find another source of income, so we suggested he start looking for an online side hustle that he could do from his home or his existing store. In this video, we're going to look at the 7 different online side hustles John considered. We will tell you what they are, how to start them, and what you need to succeed at them. And as an added bonus, at the end of the video, we'll tell you what John ultimately did to make money online with a side hustle that effectively doubled his income. Whether you want to supplement your income like John, pursue your hobbies, or grow your own small business, these 7 online side hustles can help you achieve your financial goals. The first idea John considered was online side hustle idea number 7, starting a blog or online newsletter. A blog or an online newsletter is a low-cost and flexible online side hustle that you can start and run from anywhere, as long as you have a computer and an internet connection, and that goes for all these ideas. You don't need a lot of money to set up this online side hustle, as there are many free or affordable platforms and tools available, like System.io, which has a free plan to get started. It's a flexible side hustle because you can set your own schedule and work at your own pace. The cost of starting a blog varies depending on the platform, but you can ultimately choose the features you want. In general, it costs between $100 to $250 US to start a blog. This cost includes a domain, hosting, a premium website theme, optional plugins, and even keyword research tools. You can write about anything that interests you, such as your hobbies, your lifestyle, your expertise, or your local community. Whatever it is, it should be a niche topic targeted at a specific audience. A successful blog needs to provide value through information or entertainment, preferably both, and have a distinctive writing voice to stand out. You can monetize your blog or newsletter in various ways, such as advertising, affiliate marketing, sponsored posts, product sales, donations, or subscriptions. John liked the flexibility of this online side hustle and the low cost of starting it. He definitely had some specialized knowledge with his background in planting soils, seeds, and ideal growing conditions for different plants. But he wasn't a strong writer. A solution is outsourcing the writing, but he didn't want the extra cost involved. John also knew a blog takes a long time to get traction and start making money. He would also need to learn SEO so the blog would be found on the search engines, which would also take some time on his part. So he put this side hustle on the back burner and looked at the next idea. Online side hustle idea number 6, creating an online course. Creating an online course is another online side hustle that allows you to share your expertise and knowledge with the world and potentially make some good extra money. You can teach anything you know and love, such as your hobbies, your skills, your profession, or your experiences. The internet is a big, wild place of random information. What an online course does is it provides someone with the exact knowledge on the exact topic they are looking for. And people are willing to pay to have someone teach them how to solve a problem they have. Creating an online course is another low-cost and flexible side hustle business model that you can start and run from anywhere. You don't need a lot of money to create your course, as there are many free and affordable platforms and tools available, such as System.io, Udemy, and Skillshare. Each of those platforms has a different price or cost-sharing arrangement. You can also set your own schedule and work at your own pace with this side hustle. You can monetize your course in various ways, such as charging a one-time fee, offering a subscription or an ongoing course or instruction, or creating a membership site where you interact more directly with your clients. John liked this side hustle idea. He could talk about gardening and plants for hours. He had answered hundreds of questions from his current customers, so he knew what obstacles and problems most people face when they're starting their home landscaping. But creating an online course is more than just build it and they will come. He would need to focus on establishing his expertise profile online, usually by building an audience on social media that he could then direct to his paid course. In John's case, he had a couple personal social media accounts and one for his gardening center, but he often found it hard to post on a regular basis. So he looked at this next side hustle idea. Online side hustle idea number 5, low content books for Amazon KDP. Low content books are books that have minimal or no content on the interior pages and are designed to be filled by the user. Examples of low content books are journals, notebooks, daily planners, and logbooks. You can create low content books using basic software such as Microsoft Word or Google Docs and then upload them to Amazon KDP, which stands for Kindle Direct Publishing. There's also specialized software like bookbolt.io that makes researching and creating low content books super easy. Amazon KDP is a self-publishing service that allows you to sell your books on Amazon. You can even add additional sales channels using Gumroad and Etsy to sell these low-content ebooks. Low-content books are popular and profitable products that can help you earn online side hustle money. You can price your low-content books for a few dollars each and earn up to 60% royalties on each sale. You can also use tools like BookBolt.io to find profitable niches and keywords for your low-content books and optimize your book title, description, and categories for better visibility and sales. You'll also want to customize your low-content books with your own cover designs, logos, or branding. You can also create series or bundles of low-content books to increase your sales and customer loyalty. John liked this side hustle idea as well. As a way to make money, it had potential. It would require some research to find profitable niches and some time to design eye-catching covers, but it was definitely on his short list. He then looked at the next side hustle. Online side hustle idea number 4, dropshipping. Dropshipping is an online side hustle business model where you sell products from third-party suppliers without having to handle inventory, shipping, or fulfillment. You first want to decide what kind of products you want to sell and who your target audience is. You can use tools like Google Trends, Amazon bestsellers, or Shopify trending products to find popular and profitable niches. You can also look for gaps in the market or problems that you can solve with your products. You need to analyze your competitors and see what they are doing well and what they are lacking. You also need to take a deep dive at their product pages, prices, shopping options, and customer service. You need to find a reliable and trustworthy supplier who can provide you with high-quality products, fast and affordable shipping, and good customer support. Sometimes that's hard to do. Platforms like AliExpress, Oberlo, or Spocket are some of the most popular sites used to source products for dropshipping. You need to create a website where you can showcase your products and accept orders from customers. You can use platforms like Shopify, WooCommerce, or BigCommerce to easily set up and customize your store. There's also apps and plugins available to add features like product reviews, discounts, live chat, and analytics. You then need to promote your products and drive traffic to your website. You've got various marketing channels to do that: social media, email marketing, content marketing, SEO, pay-per-click ads, or influencer marketing. Tools like Google Analytics, Facebook Pixel, or Shopify Reports track your traffic sources, conversion rates, sales data, and customer behavior. John looked at this online side hustle pretty seriously. There were a lot of moving parts, a lot of different elements that had to work properly to actually make money with dropshipping. But one of the elements of dropshipping, specifically the marketing side of things, got John thinking about how offering individual services to other online entrepreneurs is a possible side hustle, which is why he then looked at the next online side hustle idea. Online side hustle idea number 3, freelance digital creative services. Online marketing involves a number of skills: copywriting, video editing and graphic design, paid advertising through search engines and social media, and each requires a certain level of competency. Looking at just the digital creative services of video editing and graphic design, they require equal parts technical and creative skills. You don't need a lot of money to start your business, as there are many free or affordable software tools available like Canva, GIMP, or DaVinci Resolve. The rates you'll charge for your services are based on your skills, experience, and portfolio. You can also find your clients from various platforms and websites such as Fiverr, Upwork, Behance, or Freelancer.com. John had a cousin who made videos on YouTube and knew she spent a lot of time editing her videos. He also knew from her experience that she had been doing it for a while and got better with each video. He realized he would be starting from scratch with this online side hustle, putting in a lot of time learning the skills needed like his cousin did before he got any good. So he then looked at another aspect of online marketing, the advertising component. Online side hustle idea number 2, social media marketing agency. The purpose of a social media marketing agency is to help businesses grow their online presence and reach their target customers using platforms like Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok to create and manage campaigns. Social media marketing is a valuable and versatile skill that can help businesses of all sizes and sectors reach and engage their target audience online. There were 4.48 billion social media users worldwide as of October 2021. That's accounting for 57% of the entire global population. Small businesses in particular need social media marketers to help them create and execute their social media strategies, manage their online presence, and create their paid advertising campaigns. John knew his strengths, and creating a constant flow of new ideas for other people and posting them wasn't one of them. He knew the value of social media marketing, but didn't feel this online side hustle was right for him, which then brought John to the online side hustle idea he ultimately did go with. Online side hustle idea number 1, e-commerce store. The customers at John's small gardening center knew they could pepper him with questions and he'd be able to get them the answers they needed about their plants, seeds, and fertilizer. And because of that, he knew he would get questions about indoor gardening from time to time. The idea we helped him settle on was to create an online store specializing in indoor gardening. Here's how you start an e-commerce store. First, you need to choose a product that you're passionate about or have an interest in, which has market demand. You can use tools like Google Trends to see what people are searching for online and what products are popular. You can also look at e-commerce marketplaces like Amazon and Etsy to see what products are selling well. John was passionate about gardening. His personal experience and online research confirmed there was a market for growing indoors, specifically vegetables and herbs. Next, you need to look at related e-commerce businesses to get to know your potential competition. Look at their websites, social media accounts, and customer reviews to see what they're doing well and where they can improve. Next, identify and learn about your target market. Who are your ideal customers? What are their needs and preferences? What problems can you solve for them? In John's case, he wanted to reach people living in cities and urban areas that didn't have the space to grow outside. He also saw people living in the northern states with their long winters and short growing seasons as potential customers. Next, set up your website or online store. You can use platforms like Shopify, WooCommerce, or BigCommerce to create your e-commerce store. Make sure your website is user-friendly, visually appealing, and optimized for search engines. John opted to create a beginner-friendly Shopify store. He used a free Shopify theme that gave the store a clean, professional look. He uploaded the products himself and got familiar with the back end of the e-commerce store. He could have gotten someone else to design his store, but if his online side hustle was going to be an e-commerce store, he saw the value in teaching himself how to actually run it. Next, you need to figure out the logistics such as shipping, payment processing, and inventory management. You can use services like PayPal and Stripe for payment processing, and services like ShipStation or ShipBob for shipping and fulfillment. Here's where John got creative. He decided that for his online side hustle, he would handle the packaging and selling of the seeds himself. He already had connections with seed suppliers, and the packages were small and they required minimal storage and effort to ship. However, he also decided to sell the equipment and tools needed to grow indoors. For those items, he opted for the dropshipping model. People would order those particular items from him, but they would be processed and shipped out by the suppliers he sourced online. Finally, you need to promote your side hustle e-commerce store through social media, email marketing, and other channels. Here, John put his video editing cousin to work. He had her shoot a bunch of short, simple clips with him talking about various vegetables and herbs, as well as quick tips for indoor gardening. She would then edit them and post them across his social media. He paired that with Google paid search ads since he knew his customers were actively searching for the things he was selling. John's eventual success didn't happen overnight. Business success never does. But John did grow his online side hustle to the point he matched the take-home income he made from his gardening center, effectively doubling the money he made. And if you live in a small town like John and are looking to start your own small business or side hustle, check out this next video for more great small business ideas.